Hey, this is Dre. I'm an agent at Roberts Brothers. And over the years, I've had a lot of customers that had questions about the lending process. This process can be very confusing and, it can be downright scary when you don't know what to expect. Well, I got a few friends that are lending professionals and they're here to answer all of your questions. So, hey, grab a pen, take some notes, and let's go through this journey together.
First step when you're going through the pre-qualification process is to meet with your lender. You will complete an application. Valita and I usually send our link to you by email or text message. Once we get the application, we will pull your credit. If your credit is sufficient, we will email you a list of documents needed to complete the pre-qualification process.
So once we receive those documents, we'll go through everything. We'll make sure that your income is good. We'll calculate your debt to income. We'll make sure that you have sufficient hours as far as your work history. We'll also look at your bank statements to make sure there's nothing unusual, and just to basically make sure you do have funds to move forward in the process. So after we do that, then we'll issue a pre-qualification letter, and at that time you can begin your shopping with your realtor.
The most important thing that a buyer can do when they're buying a home is to start saving money.
Check your credit, make sure that you don't have any derogatory marks on there. If you do, then I would say go ahead and start working on those things. You need to at least save 3 months house note. You also have to have earnest money when you get ready to purchase.
And a lot of times people don't consider they have to have an inspection money as well. You consult with your realtor, but usually inspections, from what I've heard, they charge anywhere from $300 to $500.
And any other thing that may pop up along the way. So you want to have a little extra money. You don't want to come to the table with nothing. A file always looks stronger when you have funds saved, and the underwriters, they like to see money.
The products that we offer is Home Advantage. It's a 30-year fixed. It's 0 down as long as your credit score is 640 and you don't currently own a home at the time of closing.
Some of the other products that we offer are FHA. FHA requires a 3.5% down payment. We also offer USDA, which is 100% financing, no money down. VA loans, no money down, and also conventional. We have a first-time home buyer product that requires a 3% down payment, and we also do 5% down conventionals.
All of our products are 30-year fixed. The interest rate's never going to change, so your principal and interest will always remain the same for the duration of the loan. The documents that the buyer needs to get approved is 2 years of W-2s from their employer,
last 30 days of pay stubs,
2 months bank statements,
and a copy of your ID. So those are the basic items that will get you started during the process. Like we said before, the underwriter, they tend to come back and ask for additional documents. Say, for example, if you receive child support, we're going to ask for 6 months of history. We're going to ask for your child's birth certificate. Also, if you receive Social Security or a pension, we're going to also need an actual statement of benefits from them.
So usually when if you provide just the general documentation, once we're reviewing it, if we see something else, we may ask for follow-up documentation, as Valita just said.
So the minimum credit score, we like to see at least a 620. However, we can go as low as a 580. A 580, you're going to need some other factors to help your file.
580, you need reserves and you need to have liquid assets, which just pretty much means you need to have money saved. Just consult with your lender on how much money that you would have to save.
So a buyer needs to be employed at least 2 years. We look for 2 years of employment history. You don't have to be on the same job. You could have just started a new job, but we require that you at least be on that job for 2 years. In the event you've been in school, we will also take that and you can provide your transcripts. But it is a 2-year history.
Yes. Ideally, the debt to income ratio that we're looking for is 40%. especially with home advantage and you don't have a down payment, generally 40%. If you have a down payment, 3.5% or greater, then your debt to income may increase to 55%. The turn time for pre-qualification is 24 to 72 hours after you have provided all the documentation. So when the file goes to underwriting, it means that the underwriter is going to issue she's going to issue the decision. She's going to decision the file. All the documents that your lender has collected from beginning until after we receive the appraisal, she's actually going to review the appraisal as well. So she's going to scrutinize every document that we have provided to her, and she's going to issue hopefully a final approval.
So in the event she doesn't issue a final approval, that's going to be a conditional approval. And once we get that, then we're going to have to go through the process of calling you, trying to get extra documents, just pretty much satisfying whatever that underwriter has asked for. So that's when we ask for you to be patient and to provide those documents timely so that we can get you to that final approval stage.
Keep in mind, if we're asking you for documents, we are not denying your loan. Just be patient with us and provide us the documents in a timely manner so we can get to the closing table. We all have one common goal, and that's to get you the keys to the house.
Exactly.
Now that you know how simple this process can be, it's your turn to take the next step. Call me, text me, email me, it doesn't matter. I'm here to help, and my goal is to get you in your dream home as quickly as possible.